something completely different.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
You want to hold on to country music like white people didn't also buy her country album? Come on, man. People voted for it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Same with the Oscars. Sit down.
Whoopi Goldberg has entered the chat. During the February 4th episode of The View, the talk show host slammed a Fox News guest and conservative author named Raymond Arroyo, who appeared outraged over Beyonce's Grammy wins, especially for receiving Best Country Album.
Man, if you get mad about an award show, you're a loser.
Dolly Parton has 10 Grammys.
And it's also racism. Like, shut up.
Frank Sinatra had 11 Grammys.
Yes, who cares?
Beyonce has 35.
Okay, Beyonce's one of the biggest artists ever. You're just mad at the black one.
How is that possibly?
I don't know, because she makes banger after banger. Ring the Alarm, Bonnie and Clyde, I think was their song. Irreplaceable. I can't think of all of it right now, but she's got banger after banger. What have you done, Fox News pundit, besides been a moron?
Commensurate with that talent. I mean, come on. And what people...
Conservatives are always mad. It's the same thing I had to deal with when I worked at conservative radio last year. It's like, shut up. You're always angry. Your guy won.
Dolly Parton has 10 Grammys. Frank Sinatra had 11 Grammys. Beyonce has 35. How is that possibly commensurate with that talent? I mean, come on. And
that talent, let's see here. Texas Hold'em, Single Ladies, Cuff It, If I Were a Boy, Beautiful Liar, Crazy Love, Halo, Say My Name, Countdown, Run the World, Lemonade, Naughty Girl, Listen, Break My Soul, Drunken Love, Survivor, Bills, 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 Ego. She has song after song. What have you contributed besides being a hateful moron?
What people don't know about the Grammys is everybody votes in every genre. You can vote in up to 20 genres. So basically, Lady Gaga's Cat Sitter votes for best reggae and best country album.
We know you wouldn't vote for any black people.
So that's why you get this ridiculous outcome that has nothing to do with the country audience or the country musician.
Man. I try to like country music, but these people are so sensitive. These are the same conservatives that claim the liberals are sensitive. You're just as big of babies.
However, Whoopi made it clear Tuesday morning that she had no time for the pundits' remarks.
Mm-hmm. Sir.
Okay.
Are you aware that you have to be in the music industry to be a Grammy voter?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the cat sitter cannot just vote. Let's start with that.
Oh, wow. Fox News lying to people. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Are you aware that when the Grammys began in 1959, there were only 28 categories. Now there are 94. And the year that Frank Sinatra got 6 nominations, despite having 2 #1 albums, he only won 1 Grammy that night for his album cover. Not even for his singing, for the album cover.
Whoopi Goldberg usually drives me nuts, but I love her right now.
Listen, man, you can't do that. She earned it. The thing you have, you wanna hold on to country music like white people didn't also buy her country album. Come on.
Hell yeah. I try not to use the race card, but that's what it is.
Come on, man. People voted for it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Same with the Oscars. Sit down.
The EGOT's co-hosts, Sarah Hines, Sunny Houston, and Alyssa Fair-Griffin chimed in as well, as they also defended Beyonce's success.
Ken Burns did an amazing documentary on kind of the history of country, and musician John McEwen said, quote, "It was music of the country. It was a combination of the Irish, the recently freed slaves, bringing the banjo into the world, the Spanish effects of the vaqueros down in Texas, the Germans bringing over the oompa of polka music, all converging. Country music was made by everyone for everyone, and it was of the people."
Yes.
So it's very ignorant, and it screams of that, aside from the fact.
Usually The View drives me nuts, but I love him right now.
He doesn't realize Lady Gaga's cat sitter doesn't vote.
Yeah.
That this was never a thing.
Also, never mind, Beyonce was already the most decorated artist at the Grammys since 2023. She's already won so many. This was just awesome because it was a new category. People didn't think.
I love the people that get mad about award shows. You're just giving them power. Mm-hmm.
she'd win it, and she finally won Album of the Year. And I would just note, as someone who's loved her since 1999 when she was in Destiny's Child, she has been an icon for 25 years.
I never thought I would agree with The View.
She's put out 13 albums. Like, this isn't somebody who it's like she's just getting praise for this one album in this one moment. She's been like a generation for us.
Sunny then explained just how much the African American community has influenced country music.
Seems to me, though, that the reason that Fox News or whoever that was is upset is because she won Best Country Album and she won Album of the Year with country music. And, you know, I understand that there were other influences in terms of country music, but one of the greatest influences has been the African American community. But the banjo, the instrument, comes from Africa. They brought that with them.
This is what happens when you're on Fox News and you just spew garbage. You're gonna be wrong.
Here when they were enslaved. And the other thing you have to note is that in the 20s, there were two types of sort of country music. One was called the hillbilly music, you know this, Whoopi. The other one was called race music. So that music was just supposed to be black country. The other one was supposed to be white country. What they then did was, because so many black country stars were involved in the white version of the hillbilly music, they erased them from history. They had white stand-ins sort of strumming the banjo when actually a black person had participated in that. And so country music is very much black music. It is very much American music. And so the fact that she is from Houston, Texas, and grew up on country music makes it all the more appropriate for her to be a country music singer.
Guess who else loved Cowboy Carter? Dolly Parton.
By the way, you know, she was in...
Man, when The View bitches you out, that's when you know you took an L.
Happy Hour.